Today we are in Endicott Arm, sailing up the 36-mile-long fjord, getting to see soaring cliffs, pouring waterfalls, beautiful icebergs, and finally at the top, Dawes Glacier. From afar, it looks quite small, but as you get up to it, you start to understand just how massive it is. It is more than 2/3 of a mile across at the face, hundreds of feet high, and extending back a dozen or more miles up to the Stikine ice field. And from that ice field comes katabatic winds. As the winds get colder and colder, they continue to rush down, pulled down by that cold temperature, and then rush off the face straight into our faces. And we sure feel it. We have every single layer on today, trying to stay warm as we cruise around the fjord here and get to observe beautiful, huge icebergs. On the icebergs here, we have harbor seals that have hauled out. It's a very safe place for them to rest, hang out. It's safe. You don't have to worry about bears or wolves or any other animal that might threaten them. And earlier in the season, they were pupping here, raising their young, and they are still up here finishing their molt before they leave for winter. As we pass by the icebergs here, we get to see they have beautiful curves on them, all formed by that motion of the glacier down the ice, that calving that's occurring as the ice falls off. And then once it's in the water, it's the water acting on it. I like to think of them as the art carved by the glacier, and then the fjord as the gallery in which we get to view them. We are also lucky enough to see thousands and thousands of waterfalls on both sides of Endicott Arm. When you look at the mountain peaks on each side, well above 5,000 feet. From there, we get lots of snowmelt that comes down and feeds these waterfalls. Side valleys that have glaciers at the top, they're pouring water down and carving these V-shaped valleys out into what were once U-shaped valleys carved by the glacier. I love seeing the power of glaciers. They've carved out this huge valley from the seafloor beneath us to the top of the mountains around us, 6,000 or more feet in height, which is insane. The power of the ice that over thousands of years can carve out something like this, and then getting to see how massive the icebergs are in the water around us, how tall the glacier is. It's just amazing to see the power of ice and time.